The Black Book, a story of forbidden sorcery. They say every village has its secret. In the village of Ain Al-Ward, that secret was buried inside a house no one dared approach. A stone house, windows sealed, doors marked with faded talismans. People called it the House of Silence. No one spoke of it, no one entered, until 5 years ago. A stranger arrived. His name was Salim, a university researcher working on a thesis about black magic in rural folklore. And that was his first mistake. From the moment Salim set foot in the village, he felt it, eyes watching him, even when no one was there. Whenever he asked about the house, the answer was always the same. Forget that place. But curiosity is a door that never shuts once opened. One night, he found himself standing in front of it, the House of Silence. The door was locked with a rusted chain, yet beneath a nearby rock, he found a key, not by chance, almost like someone left it for him. He stepped inside. The smell hit him first, a mixture of mold and burnt incense. Dust floated like ash in the air. In a corner, hidden under a black cloth, sat a wooden box. Inside it, a book, black leather cover, no title. The pages were old, fragile, inked with strange symbols, dried blood, and spells written in a language no one should understand. That night, he read his first incantation. He didn't understand the words, but read them aloud anyway. The lights went out. The door slammed shut on its own. The air thickened, as if something else had entered the room. From that moment on, everything changed. Whispers filled his dreams. Shadows moved in the corners of his eyes. He'd wake up to find symbols drawn on his walls, symbols he never remembered writing. He began researching feverishly. His search led him to a forbidden manuscript called The Gates of Blood. It mentioned a book, feared across generations, whose true name was The Shadow of Souls. They said it was written with ink and blood by a sorcerer who died screaming in flames. A book that only opens for a tainted soul. Each spell read releases a trapped spirit, and Salim kept reading. One night, she appeared. A woman, pale, disfigured, stepped from the shadows like she crawled out from between the lines. Her right eye was covered in a black cloth. Her voice like splinters in his mind. She said, "You've opened the gate, Salim, and you can't close it alone." Then vanished. The next morning, the book was open on its own, on a page titled Ritual of the Follower. That night, he saw something following him in every mirror. He couldn't see it in the room, only in reflections. A shape, a shadow, a presence. The follower had come. Everyone Salim spoke to started falling ill. His only friend in the village, Amin, disappeared after touching the book, and the house began to breathe. He could hear its heartbeat from outside. In madness, he tried to burn the book, but the flames did nothing. The pages would not catch. The symbols on the paper began to move, as if alive, and a voice inside him whispered, "Those who write in blood cannot erase with fire." In the final recording recovered by authorities, Salim said, "The book is completing itself. It isn't read, it writes. I wasn't the reader, I was the final page." He was never seen again. Only his overturned chair remained, and the book open on the last page, which now read in handwriting identical to his. "Whoever reads me next will be the next chapter." The village is empty now. The House of Silence, demolished, but the book was never found. They say whoever writes about it begins to hear the whispers. Do you hear them now? The end.